piece of advice for any men out there who are worried about how expensive it is to date a woman or provide in a relationship. I've been hearing this whole thing about how it's impossible to date unless you make 6 figures a year, but that's just not the case. And this isn't going to be some irrational money doesn't matter or just have confidence speech. This is a real practical piece of advice that will actually help you in more ways than one when it comes to dating. Rethink college, or at least just don't blindly invest in a 4-year degree. I've spoken to so many men about this, and here's why they regret it. First, they did not learn how to act like an adult until they were multiple years into their career. You know the saying, you are a combination of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most? Well, imagine surrounding yourself with responsible adults for 4 years instead of hanging out on a college campus. Secondly, even after getting a high-paying job, they weren't actually doing well financially. Do you know how many young men are living in major cities and making $100,000, sometimes even $200,000, but basically giving their entire social budget to pay off student loans? And even knowing this, the peer pressure of having to go out, needing to date, having to take trips. Your finances spin out of control and suddenly you're 30 with barely a dent into your debts. And finally, and perhaps most importantly, you're stuck working tirelessly to rid yourself of that debt that you've lost the energy and the finances to fund the things that fulfill you and excite you, which turns you into a shell of yourself and zaps your charm. Unfortunately, this is the reality for so many young men and women. So if you're one of these people that's drowning in private student loans, Yrefy might be the answer for you. Yrefy specializes in refinancing distressed or defaulted private student loans that others will not touch. They don't care about your credit score. They guarantee you a 6% interest rate, reduce your monthly payments, and can even reduce your overall loan cost. So if you or someone you know is struggling with private student loan debt, visit yrefy.com to contact their team and start your personalized plan today.